Hello and welcome. We're going to be creating with the tree swing stamp from Blue Night. Let's get started. I start with some Northwoods rubber stamp, watercolor paper, and Versa Fine ink. I use my magnetic ink handle from Blue Night to hold the ink in place while I stamp the ink onto the red rubber stamp. I have some water and some paint brushes that have fine tips, as well as my Karen brush markers. I'll be using these today, and my glass mat. I will just use my glass mat as a palette. So I've grabbed some greens and browns to get started, and then I'll just scribble a little bit of the marker onto my glass mat, take my paint brush, and then proceed to color in the tree first with this sort of mossy greenish brown color. And these are very easy images to color, whether you use watercolor pencils, colored pencils, or markers. It's not a hard image to color because the artist does all the work. There's shading and there's line art. All you need to do is just follow the artist's design, and before you know it, you'll have your image colored to your liking. Again, this stamp is called Tree Swing, and doesn't it bring back a lot of wonderful memories from childhood? You can just imagine yourself riding that swing and swinging on it with your friends and your family. Maybe your father or your mother would push you on the swing. I just love this stamp. It's so pretty. And although I don't have video of my second card, I will tell you that I stamped my second card on a piece of Blue Night rubber stamp designer paper called Misty Moon. I will have a photo of that second card later, but unfortunately I lost the video footage of that second card. And when I made my second card, I used pencils to color. I do want to let you know that I will have all the products linked below in my description box, and I want to encourage you to please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know what you think about this beautiful new stamp from Blue Night. As you can see, I painted the grass with some green, and I added sort of a little slope of where the grass is. This way there is something besides just blank white watercolor paper for the background. Right now I'm painting all the little leaves and all the little branches. I used this reddish brown on the seat of the swing. You could use gray, any color that you would like, but I used a brownish red. Now I'm going to grab the stamp set called Boys with Pets. There's an image of a boy with a cat that I would like to stamp under this tree swing. So I am using a piece of acetate just to help me as a guide so that I know where to place my stamp on my stamping platform. I always have a piece of acetate handy when I'm working with red rubber stamps because unlike acrylic or photopolymer stamps, you can't really see where you're going to be making your impression. Now I have the cloud stencil from Blue Night, as well as some ink from Catherine Puller. This cloud stencil makes the prettiest puffy clouds. I just go and start with the light blue, and then I switch to pink. So my clouds are alternating light blue and pink. And if they overlap, then they're almost like a purplish color. But for the most part, you can see the difference between the pink and the blue. And now I'm just going in with my brush and just adding a little bit more depth to that green grass. Okay, as I told you, I wanted to stamp the boy with the cat. Now I am still using acetate. Now I am going to remove the acetate. I removed the acetate and I'm stamping it multiple times with my VersaFine ink. This helps me to build up the saturation so that the image is nice and crisp silhouette black ink. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. Now I'm just going and taking a blender brush and trying to blend that area around the boy with the cat. I think I might have applied too much pressure when I was blending that section of the card. And so I was going in with a brush and trying to blend that a little bit. Now I'm taking a 5x7 card. I'm trying to decide how large this is by stamping the tree and the boy. And it's pretty wide. I would say it's about 5 inches wide. Maybe more than that, because a standard card is 5.5 wide, and this is a little bit over that. But I figured it's okay. I can still make a card base and a black mat for behind that, and then I can always just hand deliver the card or make my own envelope. Either way is fine with me. But my card bases are white. Oh, and I do decide that I'm going to use the sentiment that comes with this stamp. So I'm getting that prepared right now, using a piece of acetate again to line that up. The sentiment says, "Oh, the joys of those that trust in the Lord." And the acetate came in handy, helping me to line that up correctly. Okay, now that I have my card panel done, I'll just go ahead and adhere that to the black mat and then to the white base. So that's how you create with this image. Hopefully this has provided you with some ideas for your cards. Here's a still shot of the boy with the cat and the tree swing. And that boy with the cat comes from Boys with Pets stamp set. And here I used a designer paper, one of the sheets from the Misty Moons. And then I colored it in with Derwent Inktense watercolor pencils. And I stamped one of the dogs from Silhouette Dogs at the bottom. Here's a photo of both cards together. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Thanks so much for watching. Have a hopeful day. Bye-bye.